If you explore the homeschool world of YouTube and Instagram, you're probably going to find some beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, dedicated homeschool rooms and spaces. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a space like this. In fact, I would love to be able to have a space like that. But we live in a very small house and there is nowhere for a space like that. Today I'm going to show you where we do our homeschooling, which is right here in our living room. I'm going to give you a quick little tour of where we keep our supplies and our books and how we fit homeschool into our everyday life. Hey, I'm Lindsay and welcome to One Praying Mama. My desire with this channel is to encourage you, let you know you're not alone, and help you along this journey of raising kids to love and follow God. The first thing I want to do is just show you our living room. This is our homeschool space in our small house. The video camera is actually set up on our kitchen table. We have an eat-in kitchen and a living room with an open floor plan. Our whole house, the upstairs, is 1,000 square feet, and we recently finished about 400 square feet of our basement to create a master bedroom. Each of the kids now have their own room, but we live in a small house and we're all together most of the time unless we're in our own rooms, and that's just how we like it. A few years ago we moved. We just really felt like the Lord was calling us to move to a smaller house so that we could have more land and keep a reasonable house payment with a plan to pay off our house early. So this is our living room. This is our kitchen table where some of our homeschooling does happen. This little cabinet right here is where we keep a few of our supplies. We just have some extra things in here like stamps. We have stapler in here, some little notepads. This is where we have some of our art stuff, sketchbooks, notepads, things like that. I got these 3 baskets for each child just to keep some of their everyday supplies that they use along with their curriculum. Here's my youngest daughter. She keeps some flashcards in there, her math box, her Bob books, a few little things, just things that they use on a daily basis. Here is where we have markers, scissors, glue, paintbrushes, things like that. This is the container where we always have pens and pencils available, and our pencil sharpener is right behind. As you saw earlier, this shelf was behind our recliner. I actually moved the recliner out so I could get a good shot of the shelf. I'll just show you the things that are on here. Most of this stuff is homeschool stuff at this point. This main shelf right here we already had, and I kind of cleared some of my stuff off of it. The bottom couple of shelves already had kids' stuff on it, and most of those supplies have stayed there. This top shelf here is kind of like my supplies. It has my homeschool planner right there. That is our science that we're still working on. And then this binder is the teacher parts that I need of their language arts and math. These are like dry erase markers and my pens because I have special pens that the kids aren't allowed to use. This is my, I have some devotionals and letters for my letterboard. And this basket keeps our blue ribbons for our blue ribbon point system. I will link a Farmhouse Fools video on that below. I got our blue ribbon points from her as a free printable. Our second shelf has my kids' individual subjects and their binders, their curriculums for that. And it also has our history curriculum and our hole punch on there. Third shelf down is construction paper and a basket of colored pencils and crayons, as well as some books that were given to us from some teachers that were cleaning out their schoolroom. So they are just some early readers that we have utilized some, and some sight word flashcards. Our bottom shelf has our sensory bin. I just put some rice in there and we switched toys out throughout. It's also got our Play-Doh. That is a letter puzzle box. Over here we have some puzzles and some games that we used in our homeschool, and this is going to be my homeschool portfolio binder, and I will take you guys along as I prepare my first homeschool portfolio this year. Now over here I actually had a bench seat that had 3 baskets that you pulled out. I stacked those up to make this tall shelf to fill that corner and put these bins in, and these are just some extra homeschool books. We use Ace Pace for math, so extra math books and stuff like that are in here. A few other random things, some craft supplies and things like that. This is our morning basket up top here. And right now that is kind of full of a lot of random things also. I really need to clean out this area. And then back here in the corner, I keep our whiteboard, and I usually get that out and prop it up on a chair when I use it because we don't have a place to hang a whiteboard in our house. So that has worked for us really well this year. So we did almost all of our schoolwork here in the living room. We used clipboards, and the kids sat on the couch for most of their school. If they felt like they needed more quiet or privacy, they would go to their own rooms. My youngest daughter and I worked a lot more one-on-one. Often we would go to her room and take all of her stuff back there and work on the stuff in her room, or we would sit at the table, or sometimes right here on the living room floor. But we really made it work. I don't know at this point if we would use a homeschool room because we are so used to having it here in the main part of our house. That's where we do our school, and that's where we do life. We are somewhat of a minimalist family. We don't look minimalist in a way that we don't have anything. I mean, obviously we have stuff. We live our lives, and we try to just keep our inventory low. We try to keep things moving out as things come in, and we try to always maintain a minimal level of possessions, especially because we live in such a small house. If you are interested in content about family minimalism, please let me know in the comments. Also, I just want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed already, to everyone who has been watching my videos. I am so glad that you guys are here. And please let me know in the comments, what type of homeschooling content are you looking for? What type of motherhood content are you looking for? And let me know what you guys are interested in and anything that I could share with you that would be encouraging to you. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next week.